quality and respect were the two things that stood out with the way you handled your affairs. I liked the fact that when you said you were going to do something, you always did. Communication was clear, but the follow-through was always there. I mean, if you said you were going to call, you called. That's hugely important. And so to me, early on, it was very easy to talk with you, and you were so tied into everybody, and you had good relations with everybody, which is hugely important too.
You know, we love to come here, but we always, people who see it for the first time say, wow, what a beautiful place, and can't believe that it's 20 some odd years old since it's been done. We saw the progress as it came along, and clearly the quality was high in the work that you did at every stage, and your subcontractors were good. And there was a cooperative spirit amongst you all, and if something needed to get changed, it could get changed, and people worked together and kind of looked ahead to what's going to need to happen here before we can do X, Y, and Z. And you seemed to have a great relation with your own crew. You had, this is something Jacqui might comment on more, but you took pictures of all your crew and all the subs and posted them in the living room so everybody could see who was on the job and so on, which was nice. And you were good to work with, and so we could come down and hear what was going on and how it developed.
The other thing is that we had the feeling that you weren't just blindly following a blueprint, that you were thinking as you went, and if something didn't seem right, you had a wonderful way of discussing it with people, even the engineer. But seeing how each of you had respect for the other's abilities to look further than you could or in a different way and bring something else to the problem was really wonderful. This is the greatest kitchen, and that's thanks in great part to you and putting us in touch with the kitchen fellow that you knew, who made our thoughts workable. And that is, you don't want a throughway through the kitchen space. You want two different ways so you can keep people who aren't working inside the kitchen out and seated on those stools and helping to chop or whatever they're doing and part of the group, but without actually being in front of the sink or in front of the light to throw open those doors on a fabulous day. The whole house turns into an outside porch, really. It worked because it finished, yeah. The job finished, everybody was paid. It was a plan that worked. It's such a solidly well-built house. And I remember getting calls from you when you were Hayward Lumber saying, I know we spec'd this grade lumber for this purpose, but I'm here and they've just gotten a shipment of other lumber, and for a couple of cents more a running foot, we can get much higher quality. So things like that you weren't constrained by the specs. The specs were kind of the starting point for how you shaped the job as you went. It was really nice to know that you were shepherding this job, not just carrying it out.
The process, you became a friend.
Yeah. Big deal.
You
Yeah.
became a friend because we got to know you, and
from the first day on the job,
and,
really, you were a friend. And that's something we hadn't had either.
No, I mean the things you care about, the things you believe in. It's good. We like it.
We're on the same page.